So in today's video, I'm going to share with you all a tutorial on how to do this quick, easy, and simple natural updo. I'm also going to share a lot about my hair journey. So if you're interested, stay around. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So in this style, this did not turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but I love the results. You're going to start with freshly shampooed and detangled hair. I didn't, but do as I say, not what I did. So make sure your hair is detangled. Mine was not detangled. And you're going to start with this middle part, and you're going to make this diamond shape section. And you're going to do this on both sides. Now, the rest is pretty simple. After you make those partings, you're going to use your curling custards or any type of curl defining cream. I'm using Aunt Jackie's Curl La La cream and the gel, the Don't Shrink gel. And that's what I'm using. Now, it does flake up a little bit, but once it's dry, you don't see any of these little flakes from the Aunt Jackie's products. Okay, so now I'm just going to start twisting. And after this section is done, I'm going to do the other side. And then I'm also going to put rubber bands going down. As you will see in the video, it's very easy, very self-explanatory. And then I'm going to put the hair up into a puff. So about my hairstyling journey, I feel like I was always relaxed. Like since I was a little girl, I had always had a relaxer. Like many of us in our community, not all of us, but many of us have always had relaxed hair. I didn't truly discover my natural hair or knew that my hair was curly or could curl until I was about 19 or 20. I was a cheerleader in college, and I think I had left my braids in for a long time. And when I took them out, I didn't realize my hair had went natural. So when I shampooed my hair and it was curly, I was shocked, like, what is happening here? You know, the natural movement and had relaunched again. And I was just like, okay, I'll just embrace it. I've always wanted like the curl pattern or the texture that I had, but because relaxing hair was the norm, I didn't know that I had curly hair. So I was just like, this is so surprising. So I love my natural hair. I was natural for about 9 years. And y'all, I got pregnant, had my baby, and at about 8 months, postpartum, I was just like, yeah, bruh, I'm tired. You know, babies go through different phases. They go through sleep regressions. And all the time I had in the world to sit down and apply products to my hair. And I had so much time to just do whatever. I could spend 6 hours on my hair uninterrupted if I wanted to. But that wasn't the case when I had my first daughter. I was just tired, exhausted, and my hair was just on my head. And I was like, I saw this other mom who was going through what I went through, and she decided that relaxing her hair was going to be the best thing for her postpartum journey. Like, she was going to the gym, trying to work out. She didn't really have much time for styling. And I said, you know what? I contemplated on this about 2 weeks, and I decided that that's what I wanted to do. So in 2022, I relaxed my hair, y'all, and I didn't regret it, not one bit. I had people that felt some type of way towards me. I guess they thought I was being anti-black because I relaxed my hair, but not now. One of them, anybody that gave me criticism for what I did with my hair, and as you can see, guys, I'm just rubber banding that little small section that we parted earlier. Back to the story. Anybody that gave me heat or criticism for what I was doing with my hair, they didn't offer to come and shampoo and style it for me. They didn't offer to come and, you know, hey, I'll give you a gift card or something so somebody can style it. And it wasn't about the money, because I could have gotten someone to do it. I was just exhausted. I was still going through postpartum anxiety. So I didn't feel comfortable being gone in somebody's salon for hours at a time. I was also a breastfeeding mama, so I had to figure out how am I going to pump milk while I'm sitting in this person's public salon. But the second baby, I figured it out. It was just a lot of factors, and I was just living a life of pure exhaustion. So I didn't know how to think solution based because I was just burned out. I was in survival mode, and at that time a relaxer was the best thing for me. So I did that, and I didn't get a touch up. I just relaxed it that one time, wore my relaxed hair, and then about a year or so later my hair was back natural. I wasn't bald headed, I didn't lose my hair or none of that. I remember back in the day, girls would bully each other over who had the longest hair, who had the biggest puff. I just look back on it and think, what are we teaching our kids, or what were we teaching our kids to value, or what is truly important? Because, but kids can be cruel, but I just reflect on how girls used to be trying to make that real big fan and puff their hair out like I'm doing right here, and they'll try to make a big fan, because if you ain't have a big fan and you ain't stick the blow pops in your fan and it wasn't fanning, baby, they was gonna pick on you and they was gonna call you bald headed. And my hair was so relaxed or damaged that I just thought my life and my destiny and my fate was just a bald headed girly. But clearly being natural and taking care of my hair was the best thing for me. As you mature, you get older, you figure out what's going to work for you. So I'm grateful that everybody started to embrace their natural hair, because I wouldn't have known that I was actually a curly hair girly. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to finger coil it with my Don't Shrink curl gel from Aunt Jackie's, and I'm just going to twist it around my fingers, and we're going to make curls. Do y'all remember back in the day, those microwave ponytails? My mama used to get that hair, put the Lotta body and pump it up, and put the hair on some rollers and put the hair in the microwave. And when I tell you, me and my sister had the baddest curly ponytails, baby, y'all wasn't messing with us with our microwave ponytails, period. I wish I had some photos to show y'all, because we was them girls for real, period. It was just a cute and simple way of styling our hair, and it was so pretty. The 90s was definitely a time to be alive. I think I'm gonna do me a microwave ponytail and show y'all how we used to get down back in the day, because y'all don't know what we used to be doing back then. But yes, as I was doing my hair, I was just reflecting down memory lane and just my hair journey. And I remember being in 5th grade, and I was like, I don't want to wear my hair because it's not as long. It would get to a certain point and it'll just break off, but that's because I think my hair was probably over processed. I just never had a healthy hair journey until I took my hair into my own hands as an adult and decided not to relax it anymore. Or when I did relax it, my hair remained healthy because I was doing things to maintain my hair. Now I just have to work on making sure I'm getting my ends trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. Y'all, I just recently did a big chop. I don't know if you could tell, but I just chopped a lot of my hair off because I was not trimming my hair. So I have to do better in making sure I'm keeping up with my trims. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Did you used to wear the microwave ponytails? Do y'all remember when girls used to try to have a big fan so they ain't get bullied? And, you couldn't be bald headed back in the day. You couldn't have no short hair back in the day. So let me know if y'all remember that. Also, do y'all swoop y'all baby hairs? Baby hairs get a lot of hate. And people be so mad when you swoop your baby hairs. They're like, oh, this is adult hairs. And it's like, what is the big deal? Swoop yours if you want to swoop. If you don't, leave it alone. Like, what the next woman do with her edges ain't got nothing to do with me. All I know is I got edges. I like swooping them, and that's that. And your hairstyle ain't complete. Come on, if your edges ain't on fleek, period. I don't know who said that, but one incredible psalmist came up with that song, and it just sits in my heart because it's so true. My style, for me, it ain't done unless the edges got a couple of swoops, period. I'm gonna be 90 years old, swooping my edges, and they're gonna be talking about me. But yeah. Final look of the style. This is how it looks. If you going out now, all you have to do is throw on your favorite fragrance, grab you a nice little bag. Going out with your man, just leave it at home. I mean, everything's free anyway, so I will see you all in the next